my elbow. Now she done reversed. Got up on the dick and ride this shit like a Camaro.
I can't be fucked with, no. Oh, you can't touch this. Ayy, bitch, I do rich shit, My money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, I'm on some pimp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit, I'm in my bag, bitch, I'm on your ass, bitch, I'm in that new shit. You on that last year, bitch, I do pimp shit, Oh, you on simp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit, Look, I don't be stressing by none of these niggas. When they be talking, I don't even listen. Telling me secrets, I probably forget it. But I'ma tune in when he say he gon' lick it. He told him send me a pic cause he miss me. I told him send me a stack if he really. I don't be trusting these tricks cause they tricky. Send him a pic of somebody else's titties. I'm a finesse and I'm a fly dresser. Move to the top floor and flew in my dresser. My bitches hustle, make money together. Yo bitches birds and they flocking together. I can't decide if I want the new Louis. Dapper Daniela, I'm always in Gucci. Yo mama don't bring your dad to the mall. Cause when he be in there, she know he be choosing. I can't be fucked with, no. Oh, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, My money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, I'm on some pimp shit, ayy. He say you all about money, yeah. I'm on that cash shit,
You only get one free trial a year.
Y'all ready? You ready?
I'm great.
You ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yo, what up? It's the Jane of all trades, Miss Cookie, baby.
Hey, your girl, Queen Tomorrow.
We got the queen of all things indie in his house.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Levy?
Ow. The ambassador of all fucking things funny. That was weak. Say it again so you can act. All right, act like you paid.
Where the hoes at?
Hey. And we have Chucky, the young fella.
Yes. Put your headset on, sweetheart, please. Thank you. Or it's going to make feedback.
And you guys are in the freaking nude.
Yay.
How's everybody week been?
It's been marvelous.
Yeah, y'all belong together because neither one of y'all had y'all headsets on.
Mind your business.
They not used to that kind of luxury. Luxury. No, I'm just playing.
She's childish.
I am childish, but
I thought I played it the right way.
I tried to be nice.
All right, so cool. First of all, y'all, I know y'all missed us last week, but it was worth the motherfucking missing because the shakedown was motherfucking live.
It was on point. It was on point.
I loved the shakedown.
Y'all better book me for y'all events while y'all can still afford me, because as soon as Beyonce called me to do the Brock Nation runs, it's over. Bitch, I ain't doing shit else, ho. I'm quitting my job. My kids coming. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Baby, you don't want to move. I'm leaving you behind. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, okay.
I'm with the move.
No, okay.
I'm with the move. Hold on now.
I just had to check, you know. I'm like, hey, we need our own wing. That's it. We just give us a kitchen. We cook for ourselves. We clean for ourselves. Just put me down.
Just give me the word. This shit gonna be paid. So we can join that Illuminati.
Hell yeah. Illuminati, write me back. I was just playing when I told y'all no last week.
Right.
It's hard out here. Okay, so this week, because I've been seeing a lot of buffoonery going on.
Ooh.
Yes. Disgusting. Just ridiculous. I have a question, like, okay, so we want, like, somebody was talking about, basically, about how you get in a side chick situation or a side dude situation, and, like, what is the benefits of it? Bitch, I had a flashback when
She went right in. She started with the shits.
With the shits. Y'all know with the shits. I missed a week off, too, bitch. You know this is my therapy. I've been 3 steps away from being Clara Harris, okay? About to run a nigga over. Hi, Shanice. Shout out to my girl, Shanice. Hometown BR, the best bartender. Boom. She is. I miss her. I'm going to come see you, friend. I need about 3 or 4 of them good old Long Islands you make your girl. But, girl, yeah. Okay, so, love it. I just feel like fucking with you. So, you ever been a side chick?
I have not knowingly been a side chick.
Okay, but have you unknowingly?
Yes, unknowingly.
Love it. What happened? Did you think you was the main, or like it was somebody you was just kind of getting to know?
It was somebody I was kind of getting to know, but I did not know.
Oh, unknowingly. You did not know.
Did she fall out?
The whole tree was thrown bitch.
Like she was knowing.
That bitch threw the truth.
Why your girl melted over there? She melted in the chair.
Listen, it's an inside thing. Love it, messy as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm knowingly unknowingly.
It is a fucking
They got a
shit.
special
It's an
vibe.
inside. Y'all don't know.
Inside shit.
The shit y'all talk about at 8 at night, me and Lovey talk at 8 in the morning.
Right.
We wake up
Like
just
pearl and
I'm
hat
glad
at
you
8
took
in the
over.
morning.
Not everyone.
It don't be every morning. And then when
we
a
talk
bitch take
too.
a week
I'm
off,
glad
she
you
be
took
on my ass. You heard me?
Yeah.
She be for real.
What?
She told on you.
Basically, you know,
Lovey, how'd you feel?
it was really no feelings. It's more just like amusement, you know. At this point in my
because
life,
she
it's,
ugly? Oh, I
no,
didn't
not
say
because
that.
my
Was
body
she
ugly, but
You knew your values, so it just depends on how you value yourself. Like you know you above it. It's like you
Wait,
try-
think that's too deep.
wait. But Lovey, did you know about the other woman?
absolutely
It was
not.
unknowingly.
Okay, I'm trying to clarify.
I think tomorrow's asking like once you found out about it, did you continue?
But no,
No,
because
that's a trash.
no, because really, basically, I feel like what happened. What
I was
you
gonna
said?
ask the same question. Like once you knew you was a side piece, was you gonna?
Did you continue?
I didn't. I wasn't. Okay.
Like
I
now you
think,
one more
yes,
time.
you
Like,
gotta
one
get that.
last
Okay,
dip.
wait, everybody calm down.
I was-
Calm that. Everybody relax. Lovey.
Listen, I feel like to be a side chick, you would have to actually be, you know, invest in a lot of energy exchange between you and another person. So I don't know if I was in a like situation where it was like I'm a side chick because me and this person is kicking it real tough or no shit like
Like
that.
it's a job?
It was
What
just
were
some
y'all
basic, just hanging out, like you know,
Wow,
chilling,
faces
chopping
so
it up.
priceless.
We hadn't even, you know, what I'm saying,
No,
fucked or
no,
nothing.
okay.
So it was
No,
nothing.
it's-
You
that's
know what I mean? That's how I said that.
Listen,
You was a homegirl.
But I had, before I was being petty, I have a real
that's the
situation
problem. Yeah,
in my real life prior to this current, more normal, recent situation.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Bitch, shut up, bitch. She's
you for
tripping
keeping it real.
Man, we looking forward to seeing you on your little interview, boo.
Nah, like back in the day though, you know what I'm saying? I talked to a dude and I didn't know he had a chick. You know what I mean? And it was a
Bitch,
situation
I know everything.
where.
I be learning socials, hoe. You not finna play with me.
But this is the time before social media was like.
No, I
and
mean
this is
social
like-
security number. The fuck?
Social security.
Yeah, I ain't fuck social media. Bitch, you don't have to have an account to be a nigga. And these niggas out here, let me tell you, a
I
nigga
was just saying
post
when
you-
I was young. Like I'm grown now, but I'm saying this happened to me when I was young. I was a side piece and I didn't even know.
So
I
how
was a
long did
side
that
piece.
continue? Like how long? were
After
you
I
there?
found out, obviously I wasn't interested because.
You know, obviously, bitch, because some of us
Well,
didn't leave.
true, but I mean that was a different
Some of y'all
time.
Keep going.
It was a
I
different
kept
time
going.
then than
Some
it
of
is
us
now.
prefer.
I feel.
See?
That
That nigga
different
say
again.
fucked up, huh?
It's a different time then and then now. It's a different time. I feel. You talking
That's why
about
you give
20
these
years
hoes
ago?
the best dick possible. So even if they find out, they still gonna want to give you some.
Why do you think
Thanks.
everything has to do with dick?
Like, where did they come from? You see that?
Random
Every-
insertion of dick.
No, because if you a side chick, you getting some meat. What else are you doing as a side chick?
You
I get
definitely-
meat
you definitely
whenever.
got
Get
side
money.
If you just spending money
Facts.
on somebody, you can spend money on the person
She
you
could be
with.
getting
Facts.
cuddles and love and all
Well,
that.
let me
Hey,
tell you,
I'm not telling you my
hold on.
side
There are
bitch not
levels
getting cuddles.
because he said if you they doing it, then he just giving it to the man. Let me tell you one thing. Nah, I didn't been in that situation. It was reversed. She was probably like, "Can you tell him?" Girl, hold on.
There is
I
no
got
way
you.
you can
Oh,
be in
you was a
love with a
side chick?
person
That
if
sound
we
like that
want.
bitch.
Wait a minute, let's stop. Cookie,
Marilyn
have
Monroe.
you ever been a side chick?
I have.
And knowingly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here's why. Let me break this down. It was somebody. I don't want to say who he is, but it was somebody near and dear, and that was somebody that I had like the best bond, the best everything with, and that was also somebody I had dated since I was like 15. So it was a kind of a thing like whenever there was a break in my relationships, that's where I would go, or if there was an issue in my relationships, that's where I would go. The thing is it wasn't always sexual. It was more mental. Like that was some, you want to be yourself. I remember one day, like, this how stupid we were. I remember one day we really sat there and like took the time to name all our sex partners. And no cap, this nigga was at 81. And he couldn't remember. Because he been fucking since he was 12. He a thought. Nigga say that's it.
Sound jealous.
That dick got miles on it.
Jealous.
What?
Don't ask me that shit.
Yeah, and so...
Who count? I don't know. Okay.
Don't ask me.
Never mind.
Like, that's just the
Well,
stupidest
they
shit.
started
we did.
naming, so I guess.
But, okay, so, boom. He was in a situation where, okay, so we dated, like I said, on and off. And when we rekindled, it was, I ran into him like about a couple months before I got married. And like, to have to tell him I was getting married, it was just like the hardest thing I ever had to do. Because I always thought that was the person I was spending the rest of my life with. And at that time, there was no other women. It was just me. And so, like, but I had to do what was best for me because he had 2 children before we graduated. And mind you, baby mama gave me no drama. No drama at all. 0. Even to this day, I can call her and be like, woo, doo, doo. But it's just, for who I was, I mean, fuck, I'm in the fucking top 3% of my fucking class. I got buku scholarships, I got athletic scholarships, I got this going on, I got this going. And me being a stepmom at 17, that just wasn't in the plan. You dig? So, yeah, so I kind of left and, you know, he dealt with that. And then one thing that I would always respect is, even though he was a young teen father, like, he had his children full time, still to this day. Like, you know, the mama gone on by her, you know. And, like, he did a fucking great job, like, no cap. And so anyway, boom, I go through a divorce. That's over. So it was, like, more of that's somebody I'm comfortable with, that's somebody I know what to expect. You know, 'cause shit, we raised each other. And so, like, it was like, okay, now at this point, there's actually somebody he's with and had been with for, like, 8 years at that point. And so he was like, look, I don't sleep with her because this and this and this. And I swear, like, that is one person that has never lied to me, like, ever. Like, this nigga had to tell me he fucked my best friend when we was in high school. So, it was nothing we didn't talk. I fucked this cousin. We was petty like that. Oh, you fucking best friend for fucking cousin. He gonna tell you. It was stupid shit. So, it's just... we didn't even go to the same school. I was on the north, he was on the south. You know, Southwest niggas, my thing. So, like, yeah, but the thing is one thing I will always respect is he never lied, and he really was very, like, unjudgmental.
That doesn't make you know less of a side chick?
No, it didn't, but she was suffering.
Would you do a side chick thing again? Not with him.
With nobody.
With nobody.
But why?
Done.
Because, here's why. At that time, you gotta remember, I
That was a relationship. It was hard for her to kind of let go of.
Absolutely. And you gotta look at that. That was a time I was young. I was super young. All my kids was probably under 4. That was the person, that was my first love. That's the only person I knew, like, inside and out, and knew me inside and out. Like, I can fucking be on 1,000 and he'll never, like, yell back. He'd be on some, you done.
He be yelling back on the inside.
It probably, yeah, because he's a Gemini. I believe that. But, like, you know, and so, like, the thing with that is once I realized that I deserved better, because there were certain things, you know, like I told him, like, the things that you have for your children are the things that I want for my children, but I want my own dude. Like, I'm not finna do that sharing thing. Like, you know, and I mean, at one point it was a talk about merging and all that, but I looked at the bigger picture, like, how is that gonna affect your kids? Because not only has 2 of them belong to her, but she's helped raise the other 2 as well. So that's not, you know, that's not fair. And when you take self out, like, I really feel like side chicks are selfish. Like, I mean, on the cool, probably about 50% of it was me just being spiteful, because this is me. I don't play that. If my nigga cheating, I'm not finna hit you up tomorrow. If he talking to you, I'm not finna hit you up because you don't owe me nothing. Mm-hmm. That nigga do. Now, if you knew, that's on some other shit. Mm-hmm. But I'll never let these hoes see me sweat. Oh, but I'm finna light his motherfucking ass up. Mm-hmm. Period. And so, like, she reached out to me, and this is a time we weren't even dating. Like, he had somehow miraculously found my ass on Facebook. It's on fuck Facebook. Found me on fucking Facebook. and had asked me, he was like, hey, I need your number, I miss you, whoop whoop, and I never got to respond. And when I was responding, I was like, for what? She responded under him, she was like, cause he talked to anything. Allow me to introduce myself. Let me let you know how you got there. What? Bitch, I will make you want to jump off a building. This my something. You gonna want to fight me. So then, like, she had posted one time. Oh, no, she had said she called. And she was like, well, you don't need to call him. Da, 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 da. I was like, I don't call him. I said, I ain't talked to this man since we was fucking kids. I said, however, you need to check him. Don't try to check me. And so she was like, well, you need to. She said something stupid. I don't know. I was like, so what happens if I don't call him? I said, because let me tell you something. Didn't you just tell me how he told you he in love with me? I said, a nigga could never. I wish a motherfucker would look at me and tell me I'm in love with another bitch and then roll over in the same bed. Bitch, you finna die, ho. You and her. Don't play with me like that. So I was like, you need him. I said, this is the difference between us. You need him, but he need me. So if you want to keep swiping that card, play your role. Thanks. And guess what happened? She hung up, and no cap, by 7 seconds later, he calling me, and we having a whole conversation. You got me fucked. Bitch, I would have been all up. That nigga, what, 6'4"? I would have been all up that motherfucking head. What? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't, like, I don't feel like that's right. And then being a woman that has been cheated on by somebody, like, I don't feel comfortable inflicting pain on other people like that. That's fucked up. Mm-hmm. That's the fucked up shit. That's the fucked up shit. And I don't see how these hoes, like, well, she finna be mad, but I don't give a fuck. Y'all, my grandma was a side chick for 42 years. Faithful.
Not granny mama. Not granny mama.
Damn.
Bitch.
Not grandma.
I come from a long line of side chicks. My mama was a side chick.
I was a slave boy.
My mama's mama.
I come from a long line of side chicks.
You know what I'm saying? At least we had
Rocking and shit.
Now, wait a minute.
My mama's was a side. Her mama before her was a side chick. My daughter will be a side chick.
You got me fucked up. I got one of my daughters. Them hoes crazy. Them niggas gonna be mad at them.
Oh, Lord. Not you, Fee. I'm just saying.
But I just said, like, on some real shit, I just couldn't. And I mean, like, even at some point, like, like, he'll get mad if I'm dating or whatever, like, pettiest shit ever. I posted, like, these tattoos that we have, and he liked that picture. This nigga ain't like none of my page in at least a year, dog. And I was like, you can like all the rest of the pictures. Mm-hmm. And he put the thinking emoji. I was like, this bitch. You're gonna be happy, dog. Like,
but what about closure?
There is no such thing. There's no need for that. Do not go back. That's how I end up being a side chick. Trying to get some motherfucking closure.
I'm saying, like, closure would eliminate.
There's no closure. No, it will not.
Me too, but I
because all you're doing is
the wrong thing.
All you're doing is giving that person the opportunity to rekindle, to replay you, to whatever. There's no need for that.
Okay, I think we have a different idea of closure. Yeah. Obviously,
closure for me is when I walk away from the situation.
Closure is closure. It's a definition that's not changeable. It is
very much so. A closure is a piece that I wear on my forehead. The fuck you mean?
Bitch, I'm talking about.
You just said it didn't have dynamic definition. That's all I'm saying.
In a non-noun form.
Okay. You gotta make that shit specific. They don't get on nerd talk.
Right. No noun form. I'm saying, like, closure is a point to reach. And it's different for everybody. However, if you keep interacting with someone that you no longer have a place or space for, and y'all leaning on each other just because y'all have history together, like that to me. But mind you, I come from a different background. I didn't have that. I don't know nobody from that long, or I don't have those kind of ties.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
I moved around a lot. I never stayed nowhere.
Military, yeah.
Exactly. So for me, it's like, it's a whole different situation. Like closure. Once I'm fucking done and it's a done dada, and we taking what we gonna take from it, then any other further interaction is just like ego mixed with lust, maybe reliving researching for a moment. That's not closure. Once you're closed and you're done with it, you can accept all those things happen. You can learn and take positivity from those situations, but you won't constantly be in pursuit of reliving them again, which is what you're essentially doing when when you're dealing with someone 15, 16, 17 years later and you don't have no real reason besides the fact that y'all got 20 years. That shit's silly. Like, you not the same person. You're not the same person anymore.
Like, the most that, as like, I felt bad for her in a sense because she come from a small town. And, like, basically when she got out here, that was, like, basically her first boyfriend. And so it's like you're getting, prime example, his best friend gets engaged. 2 weeks later, he gets engaged. And then it's like the whole clique got engaged. And everybody got married but them. And here we are 4 or 5 years later, there's still no ring. I mean, no wedding, and the ring is somewhere nobody knows and really not giving a fuck. And it's like, I feel like women, we settle a lot like that because we're conditioned to, like, oh, he young, so he can go fuck 20 hoes and woo, but you better not, don't do that because you're not gonna be a wife. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what? Stupid ass. Yeah, like, I think that shit is fucked up. Like,
It's
society.
double standard.
Yeah, definitely.
It's double standard.
Definitely. And I think that's real fucked up. So I feel like, you know, if you're going to be a hoe in your 20s for a man, be a hoe in your 20s for a woman. Just hoe it out. I never got a hoe phase. I fall in love with my stupid ass.
Speaking of falling in love.
Right.
There's a
That's
couple.
when you fuck up at shit.
Chucky, any side? Were you ever a side piece?
He probably would. Y'all don't know
I
him,
did
dog.
You've had a side piece and you've been a side piece.
Both. I ain't gonna cap like no like
Both
on
of
some
them.
real
We say
shit.
both of them.
Like after a certain point in my life when I was probably after having kids, I fucked around and found it like I found myself in a dark space. And like with that shit, it was like I just was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, look, you got old man, cool. I fuck with you on the side. When that nigga fuck up, hit me up. I fuck with you. I got you. Like, the fucked up part about it though, for me, it was more like I ain't gotta deal with all your shit.
I'm at the radio station.
I hit you up, you hit me up whenever it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, if you call, put it like this: we used to do some shit like dick on demand. Put something in.
DOD?
Straight up, no cap, real shit.
And this is because you was in a dark space?
Like I didn't care. That's what I mean.
You
by
dark skinned.
consciously, I didn't give a fuck.
I was about to say, because you dark skinned, so you should be in a dark space every day.
I met niggas dog. I ain't gonna lie.
I like dark skin, so I'm not capping. I'm just saying, like, dark space, you mean you was just like, reckless with the dick?
Nah, just mentally, like, and I ain't give a fuck. Like, I was, nigga, what? If you wasn't my partner, you better come for your bitch. And it's crazy because as a fat nigga,
If you
like,
my partner, what? Wait.
if a nigga wasn't my partner, unless this nigga wasn't my, like, if a nigga wasn't my partner, you better watch your bitch. And it's crazy because as a fat nigga, like, as a fat nigga, like, I got more hoes than the niggas who was Instagram sexy.
Fat nigga lives matter.
Nigga said Instagram.
Yeah, them Instagram niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, no cap.
What's an Instagram?
I don't know.
I know the Instagram bitches. I ain't never heard that.
Y'all got Instagram niggas. Don't play the game. Come on now, man.
You talking about the buff
The
niggas?
buff niggas. The
Shout out to Boys Country.
Maybe the beard.
Beard
matters.
niggas
Yeah,
too.
okay, I got you.
You know, y'all got with that shit y'all call y'all got types. I ain't got the fucking standards. I ain't gonna even lie.
That nigga say he ain't got no standards. Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm fucked up. No
She
cap.
said,
Like,
hold on, wait a minute.
I fuck with a chick
That's
just
before.
cute.
Can you put it before that? Before me.
I mean, I don't mean that shit like that. I'm not saying I fuck.
Yeah, you gotta clear that shit up because my reputation on the line.
I fuck with you. You ain't gotta be 100% perfect. You ain't gotta be Instagram perfect. I fuck with you.
I am
At that
Instagram
time,
perfect.
shit, I was nigga. What?
If a nigga can follow a hoe and like all her pictures because of her toes, I know I'm fine.
I ain't doing no that.
Them niggas said, look at Tamar.
I ain't doing no that.
Okay, so in that situation, who do y'all blame? Do you blame the guy for lack of trying, quote unquote, in his relationship? Or do you blame the main chick for not keeping her man happy?
Wait, blame the main nigga for
Huh?
What's the situation again?
I blame the side chick for not building up her principles enough to know that she deserves more.
But what if she doesn't know?
wait,
I guess
but wait.
side chicks know.
But wait,
right?
I done been in a situation where my side bitch actually helped my relationship.
See,
does
that
the
was me.
side chick know?
That was
so
me.
it's like being a side bitch ain't always a bad thing. Or a side nigga.
I was a side bitch with a
I
purpose.
swear for God, any chick who ever had me as a side nigga, they'll tell you, listen, I'm gonna motivate you. Y'all relationship don't fucking work. Y'all
Why
don't
you
need
put your
that.
dick in her throat, huh?
Yeah, fuck that.
Motivation.
I'm bitch. Hey, I don't cut
Hey,
that
I
nigga
know you
off.
too, ho.
It's all right. That nigga, look, no cap. That nigga, he don't love you today. He get his shit together tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
I cannot.
No cap. Like, it was what it was.
All right, y'all. Hold on because they cutting up over here. We gonna take a quick break. Y'all keep it locked.